bad credit equals no wealth. That applies to millions of people in America. They don't understand that credit is so important. That's why they purposely don't teach us in school, but it's a way out. If you got negative stuff in your credit report, you can use FCRA. That's the Fair Credit Reporting Act. These are consumer laws that you can use to get a negative accounts off your credit report if it's any type of violation, because the so-called creditors have to abide by law. They can't just do anything they want. This is a game. You need to learn how to play accordingly. Because if you don't know how to play, you're gonna lose. How you call yourself winning when you don't even know the rules to the game? I know people don't want to play, but I didn't make this up. So I learned the rules and now I'm winning. And then I don't gotta worry about bills and can I pay this and can I pay that? I'm not better than nobody else. I just understand what's going on. And I know everything is about credit, period, point blank. We was taught, don't use credit, pay everything cash. That's really backwards. If you can't buy it, you don't need to have credit, or don't use credit. We was taught stupid stuff like that because of our ignorance. We didn't understand that credit allows you to build generational wealth. You can leverage credit. You can leverage yourself being, as a person, a guarantor, as yourself, your own personal credit to go get thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars in business funding. It's all about business. That's what it's about. That's why the perks around businesses, you get all the tax write-off, all the tax benefits. When you a W-2 worker, you get the less and you get taxed the most. You get paid less and you get taxed more because they saying that you pretty much a slave because you just a slave to Washington, D.C. I was also, but now I know that you have to have some type of business, to establish generational wealth, period, point blank. How much do you expect the company to pay you? I'm not saying that you're not worth it. Of course you are, but these people don't play by the rules. And by you knowing that, and by you being an intelligent being, you need to understand that you need to go within and and just do what you need to do because they're not gonna play fair. When you have your own business, not only that you can establish generational wealth. You could put that in your trust. You could lead that to someone. It's multiple things you could do. When you just work at the company, it's just so on. I can pass it down to another person sometimes. So everything is it circles around credit, and it's not hard to establish good credit. Say if you got nothing in your credit, you can literally pay to make yourself look good on paper. You're a business owner. Say you're a business owner, you probably got like a late payment, something like that, and they probably tank your credit score. Now, when you borrow money, or you can't borrow money, or you do borrow money, if you make revenue, you got a high APR. We could get that off. That's nothing. Using the FCRA law, not nothing scandalous or nothing, illegal. None of that. We're gonna use their stuff against them. You use their law. You upload your credit report from ChatGPT, and it literally picks apart. They can't beat the AI. They can't. It's a game. You got to just know how to get in. You got to just know how things operate. And it's not hard. Pay somebody to teach you. That's what I did. You got to pay for what you want. It's nothing free in this world, and free stuff people don't even appreciate. I can get this information for free. Nobody's not going to care about it, but I'm not going to do that. I know better, and I pay for this information. So if you want to change the situation, that's why my approach, I told you, is totally different. Like I'm not really trying to. You can get this information if your credit messed up, but most people at this time and age, at a certain point in time, if your credit been messed up because of situations or the way you've been thinking, if you haven't changed that, it's still gonna be in a messed up situation. So I already, I'm trying to target, business owners that probably had a mistake and they paying for the mistake and they paying high interest. You can get that little stuff off easily and get paid for it. That's the crazy part about it. The stuff in the credit report, once you dispute it and it go past the time frame, they don't do what they're supposed to do. You take them to arbitration and they gotta pay for that. And they're gonna take that off. Why not? They don't want to pay thousands of dollars to take wherever you owe off. That's nothing to them. You're not gonna be able to do business with them. And sometimes you can settle for money. This is what it is. Then you could pay to make yourself look good on paper. Pay to make yourself look good on paper. Make yourself look way more than what you are. No matter how much you got to pay for it, it's you don't have to pay that much if you know where to go. Then you got a business banking account. You go get a loan, line the bank said you already know the deal. You know the drill. Go borrow a whole lot of money from the banks. You don't have to do this. It's not financial advice. It's not legal advice. Got to put my disclaimers out because they don't hate. I'm giving you the roadmap. I'm giving you sauce like video after video. Like I'm really telling you stuff. Like this is in real time. You can really do. People ignorance gonna allow them to miss their blessings because of my appearance, and it doesn't even matter. And I guess it's not even for you because I don't care if you look like a Nazi. If you saying something I can utilize, I'm gonna utilize it. That just that's just like don't even matter to me. But I know that the information I'm saying is valid. All you got to do is check consumer law, FCRA, arbitration, paid to make yourself look good on paper, borrow money from the bank at a low rate for your credit good, and you got other factors. Then you use that money deployed to buy a business or start a business, and the money from the business pay off everything. That's the game. That's the foundation. It don't matter what business you have. That's just the foundation. That's the foundation to generational wealth and success. That's what it is. But you can have whatever type of business you want to, to fill in them gaps. But that's the foundation. Then the trust and all the other stuff, land and property, assets. That's what it is. That's the game that you have to play if you want to be successful over here, what they call America. But it's easy though. You don't have to. It's not even hard. It's to the point that you can do it on your phone. You can do this on your phone, man. Literally. You can have multiple six-figure businesses on your phone. This business can make like $8,000 a month, $9,000 a month. Or you know what I mean? Multiple streams of income on your phone using AI. Who want to learn how to use AI to get some money, man? Who want to learn how to get a bag? Legal. I'm not doing no illegal stuff. You don't have to. Everything I'm doing is legal. Everything is legit. That's what's really killing them. Who want to learn how to use AI to get a bag? Further their education, stuff like that. It's different routes to get this bag. And the cold part about it, you can do it all from right here. That's the beauty of it. You can spread yourself out. Being you only one person, right? When you only be at one place at a time. But when you're using this, when you're using the internet, what I'm on, I'm spreading myself out. Even if I do get a few views, I'm spreading myself out. People are gonna see me over and over again, like, hold on, this dude might be saying something. Let me check him out. Then you're gonna go back and hear what I'm saying. I'm not, what I'm saying is the truth. I'm not telling you gonna be a millionaire, but you could though if you play the cards right. If you able to borrow money, right? Because you follow the steps. What I was saying, your credit's clean, you make yourself look good on paper and stuff like that, et cetera, right? You go borrow some money. You borrow money, and you go buy a business that already probably cash flowing. They have it in the family for a while. Their kids don't want. They probably pick some kids through college. The kids don't want nothing to do with it. The people that that own it, they owe. They probably want to. This is like a real life scenario because this happens. I know I probably use it in a couple of my videos because this really be happening. I know for a fact. It's websites that you can go buy businesses. They list their business on the website. You go buy it. You can pay somebody to look at the financials and everything. It's a cash flowing business. This, it'd be yours, and you gotta just pay whatever you gotta pay off. You negotiate, but you have an actual business that's you already know making money. That you don't got to guess or hope it's gonna be working, and you got that from business funding because you was able to get your credit clean, or you already got a business. You just need some funding so you can turn your business up. You got a late payment. Tap in. You want to learn how to get some money using AI? Tap in. It's all type of different things you could do. This is what I'm about on this channel. Getting money all multiple ways legally. So you don't have to worry about, if I could pay this bill or can I do this with my family or can we take this vacation or can I get a new car? You already know you can do all that. Just by having excellent credit, you can get that. But you want to have some assets though. You want to have a cash flowing business so it'll cover everything. It's paying for everything. And you use the bank money to get rich. It's a game. You went to the bank to do business. You borrow money to go do business. You don't save your own money to do business. You go borrow money at low interest because your credit is clean. They're not going to ever tell you they want everybody credit to be bad. They don't want you to know how to really utilize credit. They don't want you to know how to leverage it. They want you to go buy some frivolous stuff that's not going to give you no return on investment like this. You go borrow some money. You go borrow $100,000 and you get 10x because you deployed it in the right place. And off that 100 grand, you probably got two $50,000 credit card, which is nothing in the business world, at 0% interest for a whole year. That's $100,000 you got for a whole year at $1,000 a month, $12,000 for the whole year. You got 88 to the face that you could deploy somewhere. You know, this is what it's about. You got to just know the route. It's ways to get it, and once you just do that, you keep going and going. It's business that you can buy. It's business that you can start. It's people that teach you how to do these things. I'm planting a seed in you. If you don't know, how would you know to even to execute? We people that have to see, what other people. Yeah, so you don't have to be a slave. Somebody say they don't like me rolling in this chair. I gotta stop. I'm trying to stop. It's just, I don't know. I think this information is more important than anything. But yeah, people don't know that you could be in a better situation that you're in. And people is gonna miss their blessings because they let people appearance, discourage them probably when, or they probably programmed to be racist and stupid when just go get some money. It don't even matter. You probably buying stuff from me. I sell stuff all online. You don't even know who you buying from. Learn how to get some money. If you're not getting no money online, you're missing out because you get money on while you sleep, while you're online. A digital product, something you make one time that you don't have to make again, and it's constantly making you revenue. These things you can learn, and it's not hard. It's not hard. You don't got to be a coder and none of this stuff. That's the crazy part about it. If I could do it, you could do it. And I do a lot of this stuff on my phone. Tap in, Rice Consultant 333.com. I mean, if you're interested, and you're really serious, you already know the link is down in the description. The website is in the link. Tap in. I just want to drop in with y'all, see what's up. Love y'all. Peace.